effective because of the involvement with the school in the center that we have. So all I can say is, you know, I'm very receptive to being a part of whatever we're going to do. And this is my first time meeting everybody. Well, not everybody, meeting with some, you know. So I would love to, you know, to see how we can go from here.
Gigi, let me just add something to what it is you're saying. And one of the demands that Keep Love Present put on people, and that is to do it, to keep love present. Like, it's happening anyway, but for us to confront ourselves and to actually do it. There is learning centers around. I have one, and I've made it available, so it's not that it's not any, there is some. And I know that even Truth itself, who have been moving around the community doing civics, you know, and so there is about 4 that I know of that has made education available. Our condition is such, though, where we're still dealing with, as Dr. Amos Wilson would say, this foreigner in our consciousness, that we're not taking advantage of what's being made available to us. That's why healing, the self-knowledge that you're talking about, got to be primary, so we can migrate toward that, because we run from it because we're unhealthy. I told Mongo Liso Davis, standing on the corner, I said, Mongo, listen, man, I've been having this conversation about unity all my life. There's not one organization in this city that's of our color that I have not did work for and have not even donated money to the organization, did labor for the organization. There's not one that can stand up and say that I have not, because I have. Quietly, I have. I'm saying that to say this. I believe the way that we disappear some of the illusions is what I said to Mongo. The people who have not been chosen or blessed to do a particular thing, they're not the problem. We keep talking about the people in this city. They're not the problem. I said the problem is that the leaders in this city, all of us, including myself, that has been given a vision, that has been out here working, why won't we come together? Why won't we come together? I ain't talking about we got to come together and come up with this one master vision. No, the vision is already there. The vision is that everybody is doing what it is that they believe they're supposed to do. I say, why won't we come together though and demonstrate that we are together? We have a African American commission, and we have all these other operating entities, including Latino, in this city. Why? What's going on that we won't come together? Why are we always promoting our own thing? See, that's okay that we do our own thing, but why the own thing is not brought together for the nation thing? If they don't see us in peace, they don't see all of us who's been out here, that people know who we are, that's been out here doing this work, and they don't see us in peace, and they don't see us eating together, they don't see us walking together, they don't see us playing together, then how are we truly saying that we have true love? Help me understand that. You might have it for you and what it is you're doing. How can you have love, authentic love, for that which you're doing and not having authentic love for that which somebody else is doing? How can you do it? Nature, the universe, will not allow that illusion to exist. Because when you look into creation, the sun, the moon, and everything else is working in harmony, and they have specific goals that they must achieve, and they're not fighting against each other. It works in harmony, it works in wonders. I've always said that Rob Dickerson was the father in the city to me. That's how I always felt, because of what it is that he's been able to do. I always felt, and I had this conversation with Rob, I always felt that when he make a call, I just felt like everybody should come. And if you cannot come, if they doing an affair, you see what he doing. Sometimes them kids be in there 1 o'clock in the morning and they still doing all right in school. You see what they doing. So you may not have the time to go do A, B, and C, but why don't you drop a couple $100 or something? and keep it moving. But the same for Rob and for the organization. You see that this group is doing this, that, day, and the other, then you need to send some reps or drop something off. See, if we're not going to do that, I don't understand, and maybe I'm in an illusion, I don't know, and I'm not stuck in no personality, and I don't want to be right. I'm not in right. I don't want to be right. I don't want it to have my way. That's what I mean. I don't want to have it my way. I just want us to demonstrate the oneness.
Well, I can say this to you in respect.
Hold on, let me just finish making this point. And so, first of all, I cited Rob because of what it is that I said. What it is that they do, we should support them. At the highest level, we are not the leaders that have particular visions, that's been doing work in this city for years. We won't come together, and we won't stick together, and we won't find a commonality. And it doesn't matter what we say. The bottom line is that we all won't come together, and we won't stay together, and we won't support the larger entity, the larger effort. And one of those reasons may be because of the conditions that we have in the city. But the bottom line is that we still got to get to the point where we see value in everything good that everybody is doing. If some children said that they were going to have a dance out here, our children said it, and you get the word, come. We got to find a way to support everything that's good. Our story is not important, because as long as our story justifies us not being together as one, then our story remains to be an illusion, and it remains to be our own favor. No, what we got to do is we got to see, come on leaders, let's sit down and let's talk at the gut level, because we got power. We can shift the city hall. If they see that all these different personalities right here that's been doing all this work all these years is staying together, because, you know, regardless, come hella high water, we're gonna stay together. They got to hear us. They got to hear us, you know. So I think that this, on the piggy bank of what Gigi is saying, is I believe that that's one of the missing elements, that we won't take the fight to another level with ourselves. We will not come together and find harmony and peace and support for one another. And there has been call-outs, and I've been in a lot of them. And we get started and we stop. We get started and we stop. And I just believe that is because we still got to get our personalities out of the way, so we